Hello YouTubers, got me a new truck, and it's a 2012 Ford F-250. So I have a plow for it. Well, I had the plow when I bought the truck, and I was hooking it up, making sure everything worked for the winter to come, and I got a mess. Turns out that the headlights, I looked up on YouTube, there was some troubles. I had no high beams. I'm sorry, no low beams, high beams only. And I had to dig into the wiring. I thought maybe it was the switching relay. Nope, that thing I think is just fine. So if you take 4 bolts across the top, the whole grill leans forward, and then you can get the headlights out. And then in behind the headlight is that module that does all the switching. And turns out, I never would have guessed that on both sides, and I'm going to grab this guy right here. There it is. I have continuity between the center one, which is common, and low beam. There's continuity. Not supposed to be continuity. And so I cut the one wire and measured, and the continuity was still there. I thought maybe it was out in the wiring harness. So I took the wiring harness apart, because these are not cheap. These harnesses are not cheap. I didn't price one out, but anyways, I took it all apart, and it's a straight shot from blue is the passenger side, green wires are for the driver's side, and it's a straight shot all the way up to this wire harness. This is what plugs into the headlight input from the truck, right? And this goes into the module, and then the other side plugs into the plow lights, right? And it switches. This is what actually, let's see if I can find it real quick. Right here. It went here, and you can see what I did to fix it up here, but it went in there. This was plugged into the headlight. Instead, you plug it in to the module. Hopefully you're following this. And then from the module, it goes to the headlights and to the truck headlight. When I say that, I'm talking about the plow headlights. So when I plug this in, there's a relay or a controller of some sort on the truck that would just shut power off to the headlight. It says, "Oop, I see a short, shutting down," and it would stop. And if I went inside, I turned the headlight off, turn it back on, I'd have power. As soon as I plug this in, it would shut off. And I banged my head against the wall on that one for a little while, and then I started cutting things. I didn't have much choice. But lo and behold, right now, if I put my meter on that, I have between low beam and common in the center, there's continuity. And I have nothing between high beam and common. So I said, aha, I'm all done. I got this fixed. I put it all together. And then I only had one headlight on. The other one did not work. So it actually, let's see if I can walk you over. Sorry about that. I'll walk you over to the other side. And here it is here. Ooh, sorry. Here it is here. Plugged in. I also have continuity between low beam and common here. That's a problem. So this is coming out. I'm going to put something in here to cap it off. I'm not sure what really yet. Hopefully come up with something brilliant. Probably a bag. I don't know. But so instead of plugging it into the harness direct like this, I use these splices, which is, I know, not great, but I'm going to plaster them with silicone and try to make them watertight. And I actually dipped the wire end, the blue wire end, in the silicone first, and then I stuck it in just so the water couldn't crawl up inside the wire. I don't know if that's going to be any good, but we'll find out. So once I did that, I had high beam, low beam, switching up, from the truck lights back to the plow lights, back and forth, no problem. I looked up on the internet, some websites to see if I could find what was wrong, and everybody was pointing at the wire harness. Well, now we know which part of the wire harness is bad, and it's the you know, male end, or yeah, the male end for the module. This is what goes into the headlight normally if you didn't have a plow. This guy plugs right in. You plug this into the module. This is what's bad. And so that's a problem, those three, you know, between low beam and common on both sides. I don't understand. In fact, I just bought this truck and I didn't have any headlights. It didn't work at all, so I took the headlight apart and they had it all put back to factory. The wires are just laying there, and this was back to plugged direct into the headlight as if it did not have a plow because they had issues. Evidently, I don't know, you know, you can see a little corrosion there, a little junk on this here. Maybe there's some corrosion inside here, but that's the deal. Hope this helps you guys. Took me a little while to figure it out, and maybe I'll save you some time. Use your meter. It's a straight shot from here to the module, so you would unplug this end, the green wires to the green wire, right? You unplug that, unplug this, and check for continuity between low beam and common, and you may find that you have a problem. All right, that's all I got. Well, enjoy. Cheers. Over and out.